A lot of business owners get lost in the amazing and endless features in GoHighLevel. Today, this video guide is going to completely solve that. If you're looking to power your next 100K, 500K, or $1 million and beyond, leveraging the HighLevel software, I'm about to go over the 10 features within HighLevel that's going to allow you to do that. And in my opinion, these are the 10 functions that actually drive revenue for business owners. It's what helped me generate my first 100K with this tool. So if you're excited about getting some major clarity with HighLevel, go ahead, type in guide in the comments below to let me know you'd love to see more videos just like this one. All right, let's dive in behind my screen. All right, so right after you start your HighLevel account, which if you use my link in the description, you get an exclusive 30-day free trial. You're going to then come to a page which is called Launchpad, right, in your agency account. So this is kind of part one of understanding HighLevel, and what makes it extremely special is it has an agency account component and a sub account component. Now think of the agency account as the admin, the command center of your HighLevel account, like Netflix. If you have a Netflix account, that is your one entire account, but you can set up individual profiles for different people in your family. That's the same exact thing with HighLevel. Each sub account you can set up for an individual business. So you could run your own, you can set up a sub account for a client's, you can set up a sub account for your spouse's business. The list goes on and on. So right here in the Launchpad, you're going to be able to find a checklist and a tutorial video of every single thing that you need to do to get up and running. Now, the most important things, of course, are getting your domain for your website and your email domain up and running so that you can start email marketing and creating funnels, okay? What I'm gonna do is go ahead and navigate to a sub account, and the same thing, you're going to see the same foundational sales and conversion and website monetization setup. And then right here, you'll see the dashboard, okay? But what's most important and what I wanted to jump to first is the marketing tab. Now, the marketing tab is going to power all your business's marketing, of course, as you can tell by the name of the section. All right, it has a social planner to begin. Now, this is so cool because you can see these are really old posts that I made. But you can see there's statistics, right? This is a social planner. You can schedule out posts to LinkedIn, Instagram, all of these right here, Pinterest, YouTube, all of these social media platforms. You can connect directly to your HighLevel account and you can schedule them out and you can see like what the statistics are. But as you can see right here, I scheduled this post out right here in my HighLevel account. And you can see like the engagement history and the stats and everything like that. So it's really neat. And all you would do is go to new post, create new post, and you would select an account to connect it to. And then you would start to write the copy, which you don't even have to do. Like AI can help you not only generate the copy, but also the images for your post. Like this is mind blowing. So this really, really streamlines your social media posting, whether you're doing it or somebody on your team can doing it, which if you have someone on your team, you can easily add members of your team within the agency account. All right, so moving on to emails. Emails, you have the statistics tab, the campaigns tab, and the templates. What's the most important here is the campaigns, right? Because this is where you schedule broadcasts or like newsletters where you can send one-time emails. This is where you set up your warm-up campaigns because you want to warm up your list when you're connecting your email domain so that you have a healthy deliverability rate. So what I love about HighLevel for everything, right? Emails, funnels, automations, you can create folders. So you can call this folder like weekly newsletter, and then create it. And then it's going to give you a folder. And within the weekly newsletter, you can create a campaign. And this is where you can create blank. You can have a design editor, code editor, or plain text. So for design, right, you come in here, and then this is where you can design some really beautiful looking emails. If you want like a nice header, footer, etc., this is exactly where you would do it, right? And then you would use the dynamic field for like, hey, first name, etc., and you would send and schedule it out here. Now, when you come here to email templates, these are really, really exciting. What a template is basically you create the template once. So let's say you have an onboarding sequence for your new clients. What you can do is like preview any of these templates and write a certain email, and that will be your template that you can use over and over, whether it's in a workflow, whether it's in a one-time broadcast. Like for example, an invoice email, like, hello, so-and-so, you received your invoice from our company. You can come here and create a template that's fancy, that's very plain, and have your company's logo and have that housed here so you can refer back to it and use it over and over. Okay. So the next thing that's really relevant in the marketing tab is the brand boards, where you can create a design kit. So here you can add your different colors, right? So if you have a color palette, you can use it here. So you can always easily select your color palette when you're creating a funnel or when you're creating any email asset. So you don't have to put in the hex code of your colors over and over. All right, the next feature that is extremely important is, of course, the payment tabs. This is how you get paid, whether you're sending an invoice, which is really handy because in GoHighLevel, you can send a new invoice, a new recurring invoice, and import invoices using a CSV, which is very, very neat. Comes in very handy for me if I ever want to send a one-off consult. I could send a client a one-time invoice. When I had my YouTube agency and we were doing management and editing services, I would regularly use recurring invoices for that. It was so nice. Documents and contracts. This is huge. You don't need to have a DocuSign or Sign Now. You can just simply create a new contract document in here, and you can have a Sign Now feature, logo. You can have the legal document, of course, in here, and you can automatically send it to a client so they can sign and date the document so that you're legally good, and you can automatically have it so that when somebody, for example, joins your program, they're automatically sent the document to sign. You can set up a workflow for that, which we'll talk about later. Orders and abandoned checkouts. This is for your digital products. Okay. Subscriptions, payment links, transactions. These are transactions where you're going to see all your transactions, whether it's a course sale, whether it's an invoice, you see that all here. So of course, you need to set up within payments, you need to go and connect your Stripe account and everything. You would do that here in integrations. Here's where you connect PayPal, Stripe, whatever merchant account you're using. And that is where you would do it. So that way, when you set up your products and services, you can collect payments right away. Okay, the next thing, and it's hard to say what comes first, but the sites. This is where your funnels are. I come here, sites, funnels, pretty much every single day. And so one of my first advice is to set up, of course, your lead generation funnel. It'll look something like this. I have a demo sub account where I set up a main landing page and a thank you page for a pretend coffee company. All right, and for this, right, I created this nice little ebook landing page, right? And this is really, really simple, right? You just connect name, email, phone number is optional, of course, but this is a full lead magnet funnel where you have the landing page and the thank you page. And then over here, you have a form. Okay, so a form is this right here. So you build the forms out separately, okay? And this is so that you can create a workflow and automation. And when somebody opts into the form, they can get a tag and also get sent email sequences, which is all over here. So in automation, when you come over here to automation, this is what makes HighLevel. This is incredible because you can create an automation for literally anything you want, for email sequences, to onboard clients, to nurture people, to notify you as a business owner in email or Slack when you get a sale. It's so amazing. Okay. So right here, for example, when somebody opts into this lead magnet and this form, okay, they get there's a trigger where the form is submitted. If they submit in this form, they're automatically in this workflow going to have an opportunity created. So the contact is going to go into your CRM. They're going to get a new tag, right? They're going to get tag new lead or whichever you prefer. They're going to get email one right away, which delivers the thing. They're going to get an SMS like, hey, contact first name. Thank you for signing up. Here is your whatever. Let us know if you have questions. And then, of course, with automations, you can have them wait, email to, and you can set up different functions within here, which emails or does, different types of things. So this is really, really amazing. And I love workflows so much because it automates things and lets you be really hands off in this part. And by the way, if you're interested in cloning these pre-built funnels, aka snapshots, like this lead generation one, this low ticket offer digital course page one that is proven to convert, that has upsells and downsells behind it already, like this pre-built upsell page, a downsell page, etc. All you got to do is start a free 30-day HighLevel trial with my link, and you get access to over 10 grand worth of bonuses and access to my own Profit Lounge community full of other entrepreneurs using HighLevel and collaborating in there. It is amazing. And there's even live coaching with myself. Definitely check out the link below, marissaromero.com/ecosystem for all the information. Now, real quickly, I wanted to show where the courses are housed and also the communities. So if you go to memberships right here on the left, and then here in courses and click on products, you can create brand new courses. And also, this is really cool. This is a dashboard which will show like what your sales are, revenue generated, and all that stuff. So this is a really, really handy tool. Also, you can like manage, if you go to analytics, you can see like what students have gone through what course. It has member analytics tracking. You can give your students assessments. You can see the course progress of which person has gone through which courses, what percentage they are, all these things. Revenue analytics. I absolutely love the course feature in HighLevel, and it's extremely easy and intuitive to create a new course. You can start from scratch, or for you Kajabi users who are transferring over, you can transfer from Kajabi. So you would just enter the course title, the description, and then you can import the media with YouTube videos, Vimeo, Wistia, or you can house some videos as well in the media storage in your HighLevel account. So you can house it right here or on another video hosting site. So then if you come over to communities and groups, this takes the place of, think school, circle. You can create a community and it has all the features of school and circle and all these other community platforms. So this is how you would easily set up your community. You can have an unlimited amount of communities with the $97 starter GoHighLevel account, which is awesome. And to quickly give you a tour of an older community that I don't use anymore, it's the same thing as school, where you can have a discussion, where you can have different prompts here, people share their wins, ask a question, announcements, learning tab, events, where you can host different events. You can create an event right here natively within. And the cool part about this is now you can go live within your group. So you don't even need like a Google Meet or a Zoom. You can just do that here. The About section, this is where you can set this up. So if you want to sell this page right on your YouTube channel or wherever you're driving traffic, you can do that. So it's really, really cool. And the community and membership feature has things like a leaderboard and gamification, which is really, really cool, because if your members are engaged, they can get rewarded and have different prizes. Now let's dive into one of my favorite AI features within HighLevel. This, plus a ton of other AI agents and tools, is exactly what sets HighLevel apart from all the CRMs in the world, okay, and all the choices you have. Let's first take a look at the AI funnel builder, and it also has a website builder, but we'll take an extensive look at the funnel builder. This is gonna blow your mind, save you so much time, and make you so much money. And then we want to navigate to sites. So what I wanna do first is make sure that we have the AI funnel builder turned on. So we wanna come here to labs, type in AI, brand new funnel, and it says brand new funnel AI and website AI. Make sure that is toggled on, okay? Now we'll go back to the funnels and the sites, and we can come here, build with AI, or we can just click on where it says new funnel here, and it's the same exact thing. So in this demo, we're gonna break down the first way to make this funnel, and that is with Ask AI and Assist. So we're gonna name it meditation course. Okay, so business niche, we're gonna do coaching and consulting, beauty and wellness. It might fall under beauty and wellness, but not really. Let's try beauty and wellness. Okay, goal of this funnel is to get course signups. Okay, could also be maybe sell memberships. Target audience, we're gonna say professionals, and then we want to get course and training. Okay, then we're going to come down here to customize language. We want to select assuming English. minimalist and clean. And then we're going to go to define layouts. This is really neat. So here you can select the color palette that you'd like. If you want to choose a color, you can totally do that and create a branding style guide within HighLevel. So we're just going to go with this soft pastel color palette. We'll go with modern, and we will go with minimal flat. Let's just do modern and clean since it's meditation. Layout, we'll just kind of leave the layout blank. Okay, this looks good. So I'm gonna just put something here that says, you know, this is for please also include visual images and mock-ups for a course that is $47 in the spiritual and meditation niche. The course wants to help people have more peace, clarity, and certainty in their life. So it'll also generate the copy as well, clarity. So the really cool thing is if you wanted to take it to the next step, you generate the copy not prematurely, but beforehand, you could totally do that. So I'm going to go ahead and click generate. And while that is generating, here's my challenge to you within the next 2 hours. So here's what's going to happen. Number one, you're going to use GoHighLevel Sales Funnel Builder to create a super high converting sales page for your digital product or whatever type of funnel you're going to build. Number two, you want to customize it for your offer, of course. And number three, we want to launch this thing within 24 hours and start making sales. And as a reminder, within GoHighLevel, you can host your course material in there. You can host your communities in there. So there's no need for a third-party app like School or Circle. You can set up automations within HighLevel so it can automatically deliver the course or the product that you're setting up with this funnel, all housed in one place. Now, if you want step-by-step handholding and my coaching, one of the perks of signing up with HighLevel through my 30-day trial link is you get access to my Profit Lounge community where you get done-for-you snapshots, get accountability with a community of people doing the exact same thing, and so many more bonuses. You can check out the link in the description for the full detail. All right, so as you can see, when we go back to the AI that's generating the funnel page, it'll show you exactly here on the left what exactly it's working on, right? So it's like generating the FAQ section. And this is what's amazing is it already knows what's high converting, right? This AI knows it needs a testimonial section. It needs, exactly, it needs to hit the pain points of the customer, like all of these things. And look at how beautiful this is. It already broke it down into sections in the brand color palette. It already gave the recap of what's included, answered the FAQs. Like, this is amazing. Okay. So this is, this is awesome. So instead of like spending hours trying to figure out like, oh, how should the layout be and everything, you can come here and within the next hour, you can finalize and tweak whatever you want to manually. You can edit the copy. You can insert images if they've missed it. So this is beautiful, right? This is already high converting. One thing I would do I would get rid of this right away at the top. What is this? Modern meditation for modern professionals. Okay. So right here, you can change the image of the course mockup if you would like. And you can even go back into the AI funnel builder and say something like, in this section. So just make sure this section right here, the green is selected, and you can say something like change the background color to a soft pastel pink. And you can even give it the hex code if you need to. And so it'll go ahead and change the background color of that to a soft pink. It says working on your request. Okay, so as you can see, it changed the gradient in the background to a soft pastel pink, which is really, really awesome, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna test out the build mode of AI Funnel Builder and how you can build this thing in one single prompt. Okay, so now the other mode, the build manually, I'll start it with new funnel, then you come here to funnel AI. This is the other way to create the funnel, okay? Then it is going to enter into the sales funnel builder that we just saw. And now we just go straight to where it says build. Okay. And I already have the prompt. I already wrote it out before this. So if we want to look at it, I'm going to go ahead and click generate with AI, or click this button right here. Okay. So generating your funnel page. So basically, if we look at the prompt, because I know prompts, of course, are everything. Okay, I'm going to read it from my phone. It says, build me a high converting sales page for a $47 digital course called The Marriage Revival Blueprint. This offer is for couples who want to reconnect, rebuild trust, and reignite intimacy without awkward therapy or endless arguments. So I talk about the sales page should include a bold, curiosity-driven headline, compelling hero section, what you'll learn, who is this for, etc., etc. So clear offer stack, bonuses, testimonials, FAQ section. And I even gave it colors. I said, use these brand colors. So primary color, and I gave it a hex code, F67280, which is warm coral. So I gave it everything. And you can just go to any chat and just be like, create me a prompt for this AI funnel builder to build me a highly profitable sales page in your niche and tell it about your offer, etc. And I even said to write the copy for this section and make sure the tone is empathetic, hopeful, and empowering. The goal is to make this sales page feel like a safe, inspiring place for couples to take the first step towards a better relationship. So if you want to screenshot any of that, feel free and go ahead to do that. Okay, perfect. And now it's done. So let's check out what it made. All right. So if we just kind of take a look at the full thing, and we could even view this in preview mode and see what it looks like as a clean page. So the Marriage Revival Blueprint, start your revival. It already has pictures in there, who this is for. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Look at this. What you get when you join today. It already has like the check marks and everything. The bonuses. Bonus number 1, the 7-day connection reset. Love that. Love that. That's like not even generic. Like this is real thought out copy, right? 30-day back guarantee. That's awesome. FAQs. So this is awesome. The other really cool thing that AI Funnel Builder does is it already does the SEO and AI search optimization. So this is how it looks on Google. That's amazing. Like it already has the keywords and all of these things in it. So you don't have to worry about that. It's done for you. Okay, so this third way is absolutely going to blow your mind. You can have this AI funnel builder build a page modeling after any website that you want it to. So I'm going to take my website as an example, this page right here. This is specifically the about page. And I gave it this page to model after. Basically, I said, I'd like for you to build me a website page that models after this one here, color, style, imagery. So we're just going to get started so it could start to do what it does. So the AI is thinking right here. It's analyzing what sections there are, what the colors are, etc. So let's see what it pops out. So time check. It's been building for about a little over 2 minutes. This page had a lot of custom code in it. It was originally built on WordPress. So there's a lot of custom things. So I'm pretty sure that's why it's taking a little bit longer than 2 to 3 minutes to build the page. So we'll see what exactly is going to pop out. Okay, finally, let's take a look. This is actually, oh my God, this is actually really good. Like, this is awesome. Wow, this is so cool. Like, I had to pay a lot of money to have somebody do this. And although it's not like perfect, it's like 90% to what I had here, which is awesome. Like, this is like all this up here, like I can manually go back and edit. But this is awesome. Like, I could easily just come in here, manually tweak a couple things and have this thing be live. So this is incredible. But you could just see for a website that you want to model after, like say you are a coach, say you have a plumbing business and you really want to have like a really modern looking plumbing website or something, this can build it out for you like so quickly and model after and take an inspiration from another website that you really, really like. All right, I must mention the opportunities and pipelines in the GoHighLevel sub account. This is a feature that lets you see the process a lead is in. So you can create a pipeline, which basically means the type of funnel that they're in. So they're in a book a call funnel, a lead magnet funnel. They've purchased something from you. They may be in an onboarding series. So these right here can be modified, these fields. So for example, right here, this person's in the new lead, which means they opted into my lead magnet. Now, honestly, we're not doing a whole lot of outreach right now, but if we were, the setter on my team would call this person and then triage them to see if they were maybe interested in something else. And then they would move into this level right here. And then from there, they could be moved into another pipeline, like a sales call pipeline or whatever. But this is really great to visually keep track of your contacts, because if I click on contacts, which I'm not because there's so much sensitive information, it's like lists of thousands of names, right? So this is how you can easily come and see the processes of the different funnels. Now, right here in conversations, right, this is where you can see live what conversations you're having with who, with text message mostly. And you can also see DMs if you would like to as well. Now, this is an example of a fake contact. I'm actually going to use this fake contact. But the great thing about contact is you can see all the history of what this lead did, right? How they opted into you. Like here, they first opted into a funnel from this form, this funnel right here. So I know what it is. They came from social media. I could see the history of what happened within my CRM. An opportunity was created. They were sent all these different emails. And if I wanted to, again, a huge feature that HighLevel has, they have a dialer. So I can call this person if I wanted to. Again, this is a fake account. This number is not real. I don't even know what country is that from. But I can call an SMS, an email straight from here, from the contact level of my account. So overall, at a glance, let's talk about the pricing. There's the very popular plan of the starter, unlimited, and pro. More than likely, if you're not doing an agency, you'll never need to upgrade to pro. Unlimited is amazing if you are running an agency and you have local clients. If you're managing client accounts, you can white label your HighLevel account and manage other people's businesses. The unlimited plan lets you have unlimited sub accounts. With the starter $97 plan, which a lot of you will start out with, this allows you to have all the features, the AI tools, everything, and allows you to have 3 sub accounts, which is plenty if you're just managing your own business. And as you can see on the normal HighLevel account, it's a 14-day free trial. I mentioned through my link, you get an exclusive 30-day free trial. Plus you get access to my private HighLevel community where we talk strategy about your business, your offers. It's incredible in there. I really do hope to see you in there. And plus, as I mentioned, you get access to these done for you assets, like the whole course upsell funnel that I have, the lead magnet opt-in that I created, all types of workflows and automations that I created. And if this video was super helpful for you, definitely check out my video coming up next, all about my strategy for making 1K a day with HighLevel AI and YouTube. That video is coming up right here. So I'll see you on that video.